in a tough situation,
Yes.
and all of the students say they had fun.
And that's the thing. They weren't scared because the teachers did such a good job. So obviously, job well done. And unfortunately, the last thing we want to hear at this point is that more snow is possible. And I say that because...
Yeah, because it is possible
Yes.
for tomorrow. We're going to detail that in just a second. Meanwhile, let's take a live look at I-65 and Alford Avenue. Of course, last week it didn't look anything like this. It was all snow and ice and cars littered on the side of the road. Hopefully, we won't see a repeat of that. Even though cold air is moving in, it's already here, and moisture could be on the way. Let's take a look at your forecast headlines, because they outline the fact that we're in for a light freeze tonight, as temperatures have already dropped below freezing in some places, and it'll stay that way pretty much overnight into maybe the mid-morning tomorrow. It's going to be a cloudy, cold day on Thursday, and there is potential for snow to return to Alabama. Right now, computer model projections say that the heaviest amount or the best chance for snow will be to our south, but we'll have to keep monitoring that, because the last time we said that, of course, the band of snow moved north, not what we expected. Now tonight, 27 Hamilton, 31 Coleman, 37 Birmingham, but when you factor in the winds, which are still fairly steady around 10 to 15 miles an hour, it feels like it's 23 in Fayette, 22 in Asheville, 22 in Coleman. So it's a bitter cold night, and it's just going to get even colder. Our forecast temperatures show that by morning, we'll wake up to temperatures in the mid to upper 20s across pretty much all of central Alabama, and the skies will remain cloudy. And because of that, we may not get too warm tomorrow. In fact, we may barely get above 40 degrees. And I think even this projection could be a little bit overdone on exactly how warm it might get tomorrow with the clouds in place. So we have the cold air. That's one ingredient you need for snow, obviously. And then here's the moisture out across West Texas. This is snow. It'll follow the track of the high-speed, high-altitude winds of the jet stream and arrive in Alabama. The question is, where will it arrive? I look at three major computer models, and two of them are saying that a band of maybe a rain-snow mix could line up across southern and central Alabama, and a third one says there won't be anything at all. So it's still a forecast that will be changing a lot overnight and into tomorrow, so you want to stay tuned to that. But there is a potential that we could see some. Also, how much will we see? That's a big question mark, because we don't know how much moisture will be in the atmosphere once that disturbance heads our way. So a forecast we'll have to keep a close eye on, but please have a heads up to know that that is possible. Overnight tonight, 27 degrees, that's for sure, the cold. A light freeze, it'll be cloudy, windy, and then tomorrow we might get above 42, and we might see a couple of spotty sprinkles if the temperatures stay that warm. Those are two big ifs. I rate the next day's weather on a scale from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman numbered for tomorrow, only up to a 5. Once we get rid of that winter threat for tomorrow, it should warm up a little bit. Friday's high, 50 degrees. Saturday, 56 with maybe just a tiny sprinkle around. And Sunday's looking a whole lot better than we earlier thought in the week. High of 52. Monday, high of 54. But notice those mornings are still cold, and we could see a chilly rain return by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.